Aloha and welcome. Jeez, my voice. You ready? You ready for this?
Smells fishy.
So then you can like toggle it. So I'm still bad with that. Don't know what pool. I don't know what the name of this pool is. Ukuleles, pineapples. Why did I say pineapples? I haven't even talked about the swimsuit I'm wearing right now. So it's green. It's got ukuleles, lula. Okay, I'll go under. Scott, delete this.
I don't think I got it.
And maybe this evening I will put on some shorts for, you know, dinner or something. I can't speak. Lighting looks splendid on you, by the way.
That's awesome.
But I had the macadamia done ice. The lazy river is calling my name. Aloha and welcome to another beautiful morning in paradise. This is our first morning this trip at Aulani, and just look at this. It's so gorgeous. I kind of was joking to Elizabeth. This palm tree's blocking my view of the resort. It's not. I love palm trees. It is gorgeous. The families are out there already. I was up around 6:15 watching people looking for chairs. It's kind of funny. It's kind of aggressive trying to get these chairs here. We're pretty chill with that, you know. We'll just, even if there's no chairs available, we just use the cubbies, put our shoes and towels in there, and bam, we're good to go. Today's a cool day because we're gonna reunite with Emmalee today. So Emilee's been having a blast with her friends. I can't imagine how many stories she has. I can't wait to hear and catch up with her. But we're going to pick her up at her hotel around 1 p.m. today. It's about 7 o'clock right now. So Liz and I are like, well, what are we going to do? If we got to be back at Waikiki at 1 p.m., like, let's just chill at Aulani. Let's go into the ocean. Let's swim. Maybe get a little bite or something. So come hang out with us in Aulani this morning, and then we're going to make our way back to Waikiki, which you've seen so many videos on, but we're going to make another appearance there, pick up Emmalee, and then who knows what we're going to do. We're on island time, baby. We're just going to chill. Oh, another thing, too. Our friends from Ohio, the Binnings, they're landing here today, so they're going to come to Aulani today, so maybe we'll see them, too. It's going to be a fun episode of lots of swimming, hanging out, dining as usual, and lots of great stories. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and let's go have some fun. What did you just say?
I said it's another beautiful morning.
It is another beautiful morning in paradise, and we are out on the pool deck. We're gonna get a bite to eat. So what were you thinking, Liz? I was thinking like Ulu Cafe or Off the Hook.
I think those are the only two options for like counters.
Because we don't have a reservation.
We don't have a breakfast reservation at Makahiki, so yeah, I think you're right.
I think that's gonna be gonna be one of those two. Or I mean, I don't think the Dole Whip or the Shave Ice is open yet, or the
the little snack cart.
Yeah, what was that one? It's called like Annie's something, I think, where you get like the fish and chips or something. I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
We're gonna have to familiarize ourselves. But one thing I noticed last night, at least for me, when we were walking around the pool deck, it felt so familiar. Like, oh yeah, I remember all this stuff. I remember I got to go over here and do this and that. So,
especially since it was dark out, I was impressed with how well we remembered where everything was.
Exactly. But our brains are wired Disney, and we had such a great time here last time that we just remembered. So let's see where we end up for breakfast. Will it be Ulu Cafe or Off the Hook?
Well, I guess it's a sign that we should go to Off the Hook for breakfast. We know that this spot can get crowded early in the day too, so we rushed over to place our order.
Just walking Off the Hook, you got the ocean to the right, which we'll be in later. Got like the main pool right here, and the towers. You got the water slide. I just love these grounds. Well, we're gonna start with Off the Hook, I think.
Off the Hook is a breezy, open-air spot overlooking the main pool, right next to Aulani's signature restaurant, Ama Ama.
Dang, I'm good. So Liz is ordering it Off the Hook, and she's like, is there a place where you can rinse the cup around here? I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely. It's right by Ama Ama. Bam, got the cup, and that's the spot. I remember. But I do remember this being a freestyle machine before. Now it's just a water dispenser. So I wonder if you can only get the pop now at the Ulu Cafe.
In the morning, they offer quick service breakfast and specialty coffee, and later in the day, it switches over to full service dining. Pro tip: you can mobile order for lunch and dinner through the Aulani app, but for breakfast, you have to wait in line and order at the counter the old-fashioned way. While I handled the order, Scott casually strolled over and snagged the best seat in the house.
Off the Hook is where you can get the specialty coffees here at Aulani. So we went with this mocha macadamia nut one, and look at it's so cute. We've been going with a lot of specialty coffees this trip, so might as well continue that trend, right? Really good. Actually, I said really good. I think that was just going to be my initial reaction. I think it needs to be a little bit sweeter. Can't wait to see what Liz thinks about it, but I think we need some extra sweetener in there because, or I need to shake it or something because that was not what I was expecting. Let's just say that. But you know what I was expecting here at Off the Hook was this view. I just love this spot right next door to Ama, just looking out at the ocean while we have breakfast. It seems to be a trend with us this trip.
So I have the Aulani special coffee that they have here at Off the Hook. It is like a white chocolate mocha with macadamia nut, and I'm not sure if there's anything else. We'll have to check it out later, but let's see how it is. It's good.
All right, Liz. Honest opinion, was it good?
No, it wasn't that good. It was kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't have
Then why
a lot
did you
of
say
flavor.
it was?
I don't know, because I was like, I figured it just needed to be stirred, so I didn't want to be like, oh, it's bad, and then like stir it up and it have it be good. So I figured it would be good once it got stirred up better.
That's funny. Just added some Splenda. Let's see how it is now. That's much better.
For breakfast, we shared an order of French toast with a side of Portuguese sausage, plus a fully loaded omelet with ham, bacon, peppers, mushrooms, and cheese. That thing was loaded. I'm pretty sure it would have fed even Maui.
They asked how many silverware we wanted, and I said 2. So we got these, and then they also brought us these 2 little Aulani wet wipes. So that's kind of nice because if you've been in the pool or the beach, you can wipe your hands down before you eat.
How about this view, too?
Yeah, this view is spectacular.
After breakfast, we made our way to the front of the resort to chat with the cast members at Waikiki about making a reservation for tomorrow. There is Auntie's Beach House. This is a kids club where you can drop your kids off for fun activities throughout the day. It's similar to the kids clubs that they have on Disney Cruise Line.
I just finished a great meal at Off the Hook, just walking around, and we just learned our friends, the toadies, are delayed.
I know, what a bummer. You're trying to get to paradise. You don't want delays.
You don't want to get delayed to paradise.
Especially with that time change, too.
So they're doing a layover. We were fortunate enough. We fly out of Detroit, and bam, it's just a direct, long flight, but totally worth it.
Not all flights out of Detroit are direct, to be clear.
We always choose the one.
Flight.
Yeah.
And it is like a 10-hour flight, so it's long. Some people prefer to break it up,
But you don't have to worry about potentially 2 delays. That's one of our things. But sometimes you just take the flights you can get, right? But they're going to be landing at 8:02 p.m. now, which is super late. That's going to be like, 2 a.m. back home for them in Ohio?
Yeah.
So feel for them. So we're going to try to do some things on their behalf. Like, we're going to try to get them a breakfast reservation for tomorrow, hopefully.
I don't know if I'll take up.
You guys have wished us luck in previous episodes, so wish us some luck.
Yeah, wish us luck.
Send the toadies some luck. Let's see if we can get this reservation at Waikiki. At what?
Yeah.
Oh, I said it right. I said it right for once.
Well, thanks for wishing us luck.
Again, you guys came through clutch.
Yeah, so we were able to get a reservation for 7 people for tomorrow morning. Lani at the desk there at Waikiki was super friendly and helpful. We actually had an option for 7:15 or 9 for all of us. So since our friends are getting in late tonight with the delay, we figured a little bit later would be better. And maybe we should meet ShellieMay.
And ShellieMay is right here. Look at this.
I love her so much.
We love ShellieMay. Let's see if we can get a photo. Hello, ShellieMay. So good to see you. Our daughter's gonna visit us later. She's gonna be very jealous we're seeing you, but we'll bring her back. We'll bring her back later.
Oh my gosh, that was so great. We're just like walking and telling you about how we got that breakfast reservation, which is amazing in itself. And then ShellieMay was right there, no line.
Super cute. We're gonna drop in a photo right here. Bam.
Boom.
She is so cute. You guys were matching too?
A little bit, yeah. I was like, oh, ShellieMay, you're so cute. And she's like pointing at my pink cover up that I'm wearing, like, we match.
And she was so excited to see us. She gave us so many hearts and hugs and all that. It was so great. So
that is like my favorite thing about Aulani though, is that they have those characters that you don't see in the parks in the mainland. So like ShellieMay and Duffy and Olumel, the Duffy characters, if you aren't familiar with them, they were really popular at Epcot and throughout Walt Disney World for a short time, and Emmalee loved them.
So much. We loved them too.
We love them
great,
too.
yeah.
They're super cute. I don't know why they got rid of them at the US parks, but you get to see them here at Aulani, and it's awesome.
So awesome. Yeah, I don't even know what much more to say. This is just unbelievable. Breakfast was great or off the hook. So a little tip though, because we like to share breakfast. We have to get like a sweet and a savory dish between the two of us. So we went with their omelet and the French toast. And it was massive.
It was so big. I think that omelet weighed like a pound. It was a hefty omelet.
Yeah, we couldn't finish both of them for sure.
So I think tomorrow we might do kids meals. Either kids meals and share those, or maybe get like those 2 entrees to share with Emmalee as well.
Exactly.
And have 3 people share 2 entrees. So the breakfasts at Off the Hook were very large, and you can definitely share. I think Scott and I could have just shared that omelet and potatoes and been really full.
For sure. I mean, it's super flavorful, and it's a great spot. You're right off next door to Ama Ama. So it's open seating. You just kind of pick your table. We looked out. There was one right on the ocean.
On the ocean.
It was so great. But yeah, I think the kids, because they even asked you if you wanted a kids meal French toast.
French toast, yeah. So they don't have everything as kids meals, but they do have like a French toast kids meal and a few other options. So that might be a good way to go if you're not like super hungry. And then sharing also seems to be a good option as well for breakfast.
For sure. So the pools are open now. The pool's open at 8. A lazy river is flowing behind us. And I think we're going to start with the ocean, maybe?
I think so, yeah. Let's head out there.
We're going to go in the ocean before we pick up Emmalee. She's going to have lunch with her friends, so we're going to skip lunch in Waikiki. We might head up the East Shore today, so let's just see what happens. But let's catch some rays. Good morning.
Oh, I like that hat.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
The cruise line.
I love that they got rid of the freestyle machines and put in these. So much quicker to get your beverage. So this is one of the fountain machines that's off in this little nook by like a swimsuit, surf, whatever you need kind of shop. They got some cute sun shirts out here right now too.
One other quick tip too is if you have been to Aulani and you have a resort refillable mug, bring it back with you because you can reuse it. There's not the chips in them like there are at Walt Disney World. And they actually even asked us, I hope you brought your mug back with you if you had one. So if you have an Aulani mug, bring it back with you because you can use it again.
And if you don't have one, buy one. And if you plan to do multiple trips.
Yeah, because the thing is like at $6 for a coffee or a pop, like they're gonna add up quick, so the refillable mug is definitely worth it for your trip.
Yes, so the Lava Shack is the...
Wait, I have a magical moment.
Wait, did he just say he has a magical moment for us? This is the same cast member we saw earlier, who liked Scott's Disney Cruise Line hat and was singing to us. But stay tuned for more on that later.
So for reference, that is the Lava Shack. So it's right off where you get your wristbands for the pools and your towels. And then you just kind of cut to the left if you're facing the cast members. It's just a cool shop.
I don't think we actually talked about the wristbands very much either. So that's one thing to like note as well at Aulani is every day they give you a different colored wristband so that you have access to the pool and beaches and you can go and get towels. And then the towels aren't just out to grab everywhere. You have to go to a stand and pick them up, but you can get as many as you want throughout the day. Just show them your wristband that you have for the pool and they'll just give you more towels.
And they're heated too, which is kind of nice at night.
It is nice, yeah.
But they do cool down if you don't use them right away. So that could be the hack. If you're in the pool, just run straight there, get your towel, and then it's heated.
Are we going down to the beach?
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the beach. But one thing about the wristbands too. So last time Emmalee just kept all hers on, and it was funny at the end of the trip. She had like a rainbow on her wrist, like 9 different colors.
Yeah, you see a lot of that.
Yep, it's kind of fun.
It's like a badge of honor to have.
It is a badge of honor.
Most wristbands on.
And since I was here a day before her, I think I'm going to try to do it too, so I have a one-up on her. But anyway, let's go to the beach. I'm with my buddy Rich, DVC Aloha.
Come and check us out at Aulani, guys.
Liz, we have made it to the ocean. What a great morning it's been.
Such a great morning.
Breakfast, swimming, talking to cast members. We talked to Rich at DVC for quite a while. He's going on the Wonder the week after Jared and Stacy. I was gonna try to have them hook up or something. Yeah. But oh well, that's cool because I know Jared and Stacy, they always bring the fun. They had a good time with Rich.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're going to find a table here, not a table, a chair at the beach, and we got stopped by a cast member for the second time today. Actually, he's already talked to us.
Yes.
What was he talking about?
So he was telling us that because we looked like we were having so much fun, and
because we bring the fun.
We were recording everything. He's like, every day I pick one guest and I have a little surprise for them to give a little extra magic. So just wait just a second. And he gave us a gift bag.
And we say aloha and welcome to Aulani, a Disney resort and spa. And you guys are my one guest because you guys look like you're enjoying your videos.
We are.
I want to show you the love. Okay.
I appreciate that so much.
So anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'm around, so I'm Lanu. So if you need something, let me know. Okay.
Thank you, Lanu. We're here all week. We just checked in today, basically. So
We'll see you.
all right. Thank you, Lanu. Appreciate you.
So we'll have to wait and see what's inside of it and let you all know later. I'm a little bit intrigued, but we were at the beach, so I didn't really want to open up this little gift package right here. So.
I think we wait for Emmalee. I think we show her the clip and then we opened it together.
I think so, but I'm like, oh my gosh, what is even happening? I feel like just great morning.
Just a great morning. I just love. So this beach is a little bit different than Waikiki, obviously. So you got like the wave barrier out there, but you were saying like the waves are powerful. You're right. Not right now, but
right. Well, so like it's interesting because last time we were here, I didn't notice as many big waves out that way. But I was saying to Scott, like it's a good thing that those barriers are there because some of those waves that are coming in are really strong and they would just be pummeling this beach. There's even a pretty good amount of movement, I would say, in the water right now, wouldn't you, Scott? Like,
yeah, for like 9 in the morning.
And considering there's those break walls, like you're still actually getting wave motion.
After some fun time in the ocean, we decided to make our way over to the Kamaka Grotto pool. This pool was closed for refurbishment during our last visit to Aulani, so we were super excited to finally experience it.
This is just like absolutely paradise. I'm just like sitting here in the pool looking out at that view and it's amazing. So glad this pool is open this time.
Yeah, this was closed last time we were here. Chilling here in the pool and just noticed there's a beach pickup football game going on here. Let's watch a couple plays. I think they have some fair teams here. Like one super tall guy on each team, a medium tall guy on each team, and some kids. They're setting up a play here. They're in the huddle. He's showing them on the football the route he wants them to run. So
wow.
That's how you play backyard football. That's what my dad did with me and my brother all the time. They're still figuring it out about that. It's just allowing the defense to get more rest is what it's doing. This might be a delay of game at this point. I think the video is a little blurry too. I think I have a little water on the back of the case. All right, they're breaking the huddle. Maybe. No, he's still calling routes. He's still calling signals. There's still signal calling happening here. Okay, now I think they're ready to call the play. Here we go. Oh, it's a fake handoff. Oh, he passes it to the man. And boom goes the dynamite.
Scott has made a friend. They are watching some football on the beach.
So do you think they're going to do a handoff on this football?
Here in one of the adult hot tubs, and this one is the lower level, and so you have a view out to the ocean, which we can show you in a second. But because there's an infinity edge hot tub above us, when you sit on the bench here,
It's getting blasted
you
off.
get water on your shoulders like a waterfall.
It's so nice.
It is really nice.
Great morning, awesome breakfast, pool time, cast member comment. We talked to a DVC cast member for like 15 minutes earlier. Time in the pool, but it's getting close to having to pick up Emmalee, so we're gonna change. I'm gonna go from one swimsuit, so it's green with ukuleles, pineapples, hula girls, pretty cool swimsuit, but I'm gonna change this swimsuit to another one. As we go to Waikiki, we're gonna do some East Shore touring. This one's a little wet, so let's see what I change into next. Bam, just like that. New shirt, new swimsuit, got the pineapple ones, got a Nautica polo on. We're gonna go hit the road and get Emmalee, but the second swimsuit. Will I hit the trifecta of swimsuits today? Will the lemon ones make an appearance later tonight? So this was like leaving our room. We're room 510, and we're actually like right off the elevator, basically.
Yeah, I really like this location. Because also the door is out to the pool area, or on the same right by the elevator.
That's right. So if you come right here, the elevator entrance and exit is right here. as you come off, bam, you're already looking at the pool.
So when you're on the ground level, you walk out to the pool right here.
Yep.
So it's
Kind of like where that guy's walking with that shirt.
Because when you come in and out of the, when you're coming in and out of the building, we're just straight up the elevator and right at our room.
Right. Another cool thing too are these chairs. So there's these nice relaxing chairs back here where you just sit and you can just have a pretty cool view of the lazy river in the pool area. What I also like about this tower, it's pretty close to the parking garage too.
Yeah, we're on the side that the parking garage is on. And the resort is a little interesting that the lobby level is like the 3rd floor of the resort.
Right, kind of reminds me of like Animal Kingdom Lodge or some of those lodge hotels.
So this is one of those resorts where you're actually going to go to the 3rd floor to get to the parking garage and the shops and things. You can go down to the ground if you want to go to the pool or the restaurants.
So you can see it's got this like dark, lodgy kind of vibe, like very wood.
Yeah, it's very similar to like the Animal Kingdom Lodge, I would say, but just more of like a Polynesian theming.
To the right, you have like some DVC. You're about to see Mickey Mouse here. Hey, Mickey! Menomini all over the place.
Menehune.
And then there's the exit right here to the parking garage. Just like that.
Yeah, I just remember when we were in the other tower last time, it would take forever to like walk around to get over here to the parking.
It really would. So this is an advantage to have this tower for sure if you have a car. Back outside where it's beautiful. And there's the golf course over there to the right. I see a golf cart. But now we're going to take a drive back to Waikiki and pick up Miss Emmalee. Just leaving the ABC store, you know, like our 4th visit to the ABC store this trip. Want to just get a couple sandwiches, some drinks if we end up at a beach after we pick up Emmalee. And this is the ideal spot. If you're staying at Aulani, you can even walk over pretty easy. But since we have a car and we're going somewhere, we just drove. But parking can be kind of crazy. Just gonna, like, depending on the time of day, like right now.
Probably lunchtime, everyone's doing the same thing.
Yeah, because everyone's getting their poke bowl. I mean, they have like flatbreads in there.
Nice deli,
The gelato, like everything is really great here, honestly. But we just got some quick sandwiches for the road, and we'll see you at the Twin Fin.
Traffic coming into Honolulu, not so great. Getting to Waikiki to pick up Emmalee, but luckily we knew that it was going to be a bit of a trek with the traffic, and so we left with plenty of time, and we have packed our patience. So
Always plan wisely. If you're going somewhere, just know it's going to be a little extra time.
the traffic can get pretty bad around Honolulu and just throughout the island itself. There's only a few highways on the island, and there can be a lot of cars and a lot of traffic. So pack your patience and live aloha. Here we are at the Twin Fin to pick up Emmalee. I see Emmalee right there. Hey, Hey.
It was great being reunited with Emmalee, and it felt like a whole new vacation was starting. We hit the ground running and went straight toward the eastern shore of the island. We started off driving by Hanauma Bay. We didn't reserve a visit this trip, but if you're looking for some snorkeling on the island, this is a great place to do so. We tried it on our trip in 2023, and while it was a bit of an overcast day, so we didn't see too many fish, it was still really enjoyable. If you make your way out to this side of the island, we also recommend paying a visit to Halona Blowhole. We skipped this today due to the fact that Scott was on a mission and had a particular beach that he really wanted to visit. Plus, parking at the Blowhole was completely packed that day. But here's some video of it from our last visit.
Hey, look who joined us.
Hey.
Welcome back to Must See Adventures, Emmalee. Did you miss us?
I did. I mean, I had a good time, but it's kind of nice to not have to be around 90 other people.
Yeah, even though you enjoyed those people.
Yes, I did, but I think I've had enough time with them.
Nice to ride in a car and not a bus.
Yes.
Here we are on the east shore. Just look at that view behind me. Holy cow. apparently there could be some whales out there this time of year. So we're going to take a peek to see if there's any whales. I doubt if we'll see any. But look at this. Just, oh man, so good. It's hot today too. It feels really great out here. Nice little breeze just came through. Awesome day to be in Hawaii, just like every day.
Keep following the eastern shore and you'll hit a string of beautiful beaches and stunning lookout points until you reach Sherwood Beach, the one place that Scott has been dreaming about since our last visit. Seriously, the man's been talking about this for over a year.
We have made it to Sherwood Forest. I have been dreaming about this place for the last 18 months. We stopped here the last time and it was the most gorgeous beach I ever been to. And we only spent like 5 minutes here the last time because, well, we had done a lot of snorkeling and swimming already. We were hungry and all that, so unfortunately we didn't spend much time, but I'm happy to be here once again. Liz just said, well, I'm very happy for you, Scott, because to me, well, a beach is a beach. No, people, this beach, this beautiful Sherwood Forest behind me, in my opinion, is not like any other beach. Let's go out there and do a little exploring. And hopefully it hasn't changed. Just look at these trees. The Sherwood Forest. Then you got this beautiful turquoise water. There's a lot more people here than last time, but that's okay. It's still a glorious beach. I hope. That sand feels good, doesn't it?
It's better than Waikiki.
Yeah.
This is like squishy sand.
This sand is so nice.
Yeah.
Listen to those waves. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I'm so excited to be here.
No, Vic and I were just talking about yesterday how we wanted a big wave.
Whoa!
That was even a weak one.
All right, here comes another.
How are the waves out there?
The waves are awesome. Emmalee got pulled her neck in one of the waves early on because it knocked her over. She wasn't expecting it. And then mine was not a wave related injury. I was trying to take my water shoes off and I pulled a muscle in my hip or butt and it really hurt.
Sherwood Forest may be taking one gardener out at a time, but
Scott's going back from
I'm pressing my luck. I'm going out one more time because I love this beach. I'm going to show you some footage of the landscape, the views. Then I'm going to catch some waves one last time before we pack up here at the beautiful Sherwood Forest.
Minus the neck.
God, I love this place. This is what you're looking at when you're on the beach here. So good. Be cautious. You got to be a good swimmer for sure, because these waves can be pretty massive. But it's the sand for me. Like Waikiki, some of the other beaches, highly recommend wearing water shoes because it can get rocky, some coral. But out here, the sand is the most perfect sand I've ever felt. And I just feel so comfortable out here, but I don't go far because the current changes so much. The waves can be pretty epic just for being so close to shore. But man, you are gonna have the best time here for real. I'm gonna catch a few more waves before we pack up and go on our next adventure. I think we're just gonna drive around, maybe find a little snack, but mostly just gonna head our way back to Aulani because Emmalee hasn't been yet this trip. Got blasted. Woo! Is there any waves coming? I can feel them. Is there one coming? Woo!
While Scott enjoyed more time in the water, Emmalee and I sat in the shade, catching up on her trip, enjoying the scenery, and enjoying those beach snacks that we brought from the ABC store.
Yeah, we actually brought snacks this time. We didn't want to have a repeat of the hangar incident of 2023, so we came prepared this time with some snacks.
It was an awesome day. You like the beach minus the neck issue.
Yeah, it's hard to enjoy it now just because my neck hurts.
So
Can't really look around.
unfortunately, I'm 0 for 2 with Sherwood Beach with Emmalee, but I know she was enjoying it. But just this beach is so beautiful. Highly recommend it on a East Shore day if you're going to Hanauma Bay or you want to come out here. Just it's so awesome. It's epic. But now we're gonna wrap things up and hit the road. Isn't that view spectacular?
It is spectacular.
What a parking lot. It is quite a bumpy parking lot too, so be careful with the potholes.
After spending some time at the beach, we decided to take a drive through the Lanikai neighborhood. It doesn't have any big resorts or flashy signs, but there's nice winding neighborhood roads with laid-back beach homes and beautiful views of the shoreline around every corner. Lanikai is one of those places where you just start to casually daydream about selling everything you own and moving into a tiny beach bungalow. Until you see the real estate prices, that is. As we were leaving the town of Kailua, we spotted a shave ice stand called Island Snow. And somehow, 6 days into our trip, we still hadn't had any shave ice yet. For Scott, that felt like a major crime, so naturally, we had to fix it immediately. To our surprise, this plaza also had a sunrise shack, which is Emilee's new favorite spot. So of course she had to stop there.
And in between the Island Snow and the Sunshine Bowl, there was a Bob's Pizzeria that sells slices of pizza. And I was like, well, one, they really like pizza. Two, it's Bob's Pizzeria, which is Scott's brother, Emilee's uncle, and like he loves pizza. So we have to try a slice, right? Scott and I have just been saying, can you get a good slice of pizza on the island? Who knows? So I go in and I'm like, we'll just get a slice of pepperoni and a slice of cheese and we'll share them. That seems reasonable. Except, this is the slice of pepperoni.
It's like a half a pizza.
Yeah, so each slice is a quarter of a pizza. It's actually 2 slices. So I got like this massive amount of pizza for a snack.
Looks pretty good though.
It does look pretty good.
Have you had any?
I had some, Emmalee and I shared a piece of the cheese and it's been good.
So with this Island Snow, and we got some blue raspberries, some cherry, there's some ice cream in the bottom, and some pog. It's really good. Like the flavor that they put on these is really good, but it's the texture of the ice, the shaved ice, the texture. It's hitting me. You like it? So this plaza is cute. So this is the seating area we were in, and then you got the Sunrise Shack down here. There's an urgent care, which I jokingly said to the girls they need to visit, since they got injured at the Sherwood Forest. And then you got Bob's Pizzeria, real Boston style pizza. And then there's this bikini shop, which the girls are in, and all the way down there is my Island Snow, which was really good. But for real though, the Island Snow was legit. I had the macadamia nut ice cream on the bottom with those 3 flavors. When you put them all together, like the combination just worked really well. It was so good. And Bob's Pizzeria is, I mean, I'm just gonna say it right now, is the best pizza I've had on Oahu. I mean, I've only had like a couple this trip and a couple last time, but I've yet to find a good one, but Bob's is right up there. And by right up there, I mean it is #1. There hasn't been a better one that I found. Have you found a really good pizzeria in Oahu? Let me know in the comments.
It's funny because when we pulled in, there was a sign in the parking lot that said parking only for Kailua Beach Center customers only. And I was like, well, we are definitely customers of this little shopping center because we hit up like almost every spot in here.
We absolutely did. And we even used the restrooms. They had a public restroom here, which is great. I mean, mine wasn't like great, but it got the job done, if you know what I'm saying.
All right, let's hit the road.
We wrapped up our East Shore adventure at the shopping center and finally started making our way back to Aulani. Poor Emmalee hadn't even seen our room yet. We basically scooped her up from the twin fin and hit the road. So it was about time we got her back to the resort to unpack her bags.
Hey, Emmalee, welcome to Aulani.
Hey! So we made it back to the room. We have our Emmalee. We've got her stuff. We had a fun afternoon, back reunited as a family. And one thing we didn't look at earlier, because we wanted to wait until we had Emmalee back, was to see what that friendly cast member gave us this morning when we were just walking around the resort. What do you think about that, Emmalee? Your parents are just walking by having fun and somebody gave us a gift.
Kind of crazy.
How psyched are you to be back sleeping on this couch sofa like you did a couple years ago, though?
I'm hoping it's not as cold.
It is above the fan.
I'm hoping the pillows are nicer than the last place I was staying at, the Twin Fin. I'm just happy to be here, though.
But you know, at least you'll have a bed to yourself here.
Exactly. At least I
Might
can
not be the best
I
bed.
can spread out, enjoy myself, not be on the edge, almost falling off.
All right, should we see what's in here?
Yes.
Okay, so the first thing is there is this card that says, Mahalo,
Iaka Launa Anamai.
it was nice to meet you, is what it says. And then it says, thanks for sharing your vacation with us, he wrote in here. Mahalo for staying here with us at Aulani, a Disney resort and spa. I hope you're having a magical stay. If you see me again and need anything, please don't hesitate to ask. From Lanui, your housekeeping custodian. And so he was super friendly. He told us that even before he gave us this gift. Like, I'm Lanui, if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, we saw him a couple times before, yeah.
Yeah, so he was super friendly. So let's see what he gave us. Do you want to open it up? We have no idea what this is.
Is it a tumbler?
We have no idea.
I know we
is.
don't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's an ornament.
Wow, it's like
Holy
the
cow.
Aulani ornament.
That's super cool.
That is really cool.
So he just gave this to you guys?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
that was
really
so
generous.
sweet.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Wow. That's a $35 ornament.
That's pretty nice.
That's amazing.
Well, thank you so much. We'll have
Thank
to
you,
thank him when we
Louis.
see him
That's
again.
amazing.
Absolutely. Yes, that's super cool.
We are back at the resort, and as you know, because we just opened up that awesome gift earlier, what a cool ornament that was. And I teased earlier, like, will this be a trifecta swimsuit day? Well, it is. I got the limes on now. I was wearing those earlier. I wore those earlier today. It's a 3 swimsuit kind of day. I haven't wore normal clothes all day. I mean, a swimsuit is normal clothes, but I have not wore like non-swimwear all day minus that polo. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I haven't been in shorts today. I just been in my swim trunks all day for the last 13 and a half hours. And why not do some more swimming? So we're gonna hit the pool with Emmalee, and maybe, just maybe, after we're done swimming, I'll put on some evening attire, like some shorts, and not be in swimwear. But how could I not get out on this water? Oh my God, it's just been a beautiful day of just pool time, beach time, finally seeing Emmalee. Let's have some more fun in the sun. Look at those flowers.
That's interesting.
Emmalee just got her band, and yes, Liz and I are flexing that we have pink. And what's tomorrow's color?
Red.
Red.
Oh, I was like, how would we know?
Because today was blue.
Yes.
Because today was blue. Here's Rainbow Reef here. These excursions sold out quick today.
It was kind of ironic though that our first day was a pink band after Dad and I had been at the Pink Palace.
That is
morning,
true. Oh
and
my gosh.
Everything was pink. And then we came here.
Cousin Vito actually pointed out your hotel and gave me some history about
Yeah,
it.
it's one of the oldest hotels in
It is.
Waikiki.
It's the
So
more
they're
popular
having a conversation back there, but we're gonna make our way over to the Grotto Pool. I think I talked about this earlier today. This pool was closed when we were here a couple of years ago, and Emmalee has not experienced it yet, so we gotta have that be her first pool this trip. So let's go dive in. Well, not dive, let's get in. And there's a nice looking menuhuni with a tower behind it. Wow. We are at golden hour, people. Look at this pool. let's go check out a sunset. So one cool thing too, so you might see some flashes out there. The photographers will go on the beach and do photos in the evening at sunset time. So I think we should do that one night.
That would be cool.
And capture some photos. I mean, it's not included. You do have to pay for like the photo pass card, but still pretty neat. And then just look at the gorgeous sights. Today was the last day with the band. What did you guys do today?
Okay, so today we had a little bit of a later start. So breakfast is at 8. So normally breakfast is at like 7:30. So we had from 8 to 9 to get breakfast. And we didn't really have to be out of the rooms until 11, which is obviously checkout. So kind of a slower start. But my group, we were all ready. We've been packed for we got packed, like mostly packed a couple days ago. So most of our stuff was just like finish it and putting up like toiletries in the suitcase. So we were out of the room by like 10:10, I'd say. And then we waited on the pool deck for a little bit. Then we went out to go to the last few shops with my friend Lorelai, because she had to leave at noon because she's taking a flight over to the Big Island for the next 4 days.
Say what?
Yeah, so
I mean, you're at Aulani, so.
she's also staying, but she's going to she's a little bit island hopping. So then we dropped Lorelai off, and we took a big group, and we went to this local spot for lunch. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called McDonald's. A little special, a little local, a little unique. I got this thing called 10-piece McNugget. I don't know. It said it was the most popular thing on the menu, so I had to go with it. And then after that, we walked back to the hotel, the Twin Fin, and I went to go get my stuff and leave with my parents.
Pretty good day.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, you took an epic photo with your friends with a special celebrity too.
Yes, a special gangsta. They were very excited to meet him because they had seen a picture of him earlier in the trip, and they were like, "Wait, Emmalee, is the gangsta picking you up?" The gangsta is Scotty G, by the way.
For the record, in that photo, my pants were just like dragging my shorts. For the record, in that photo, I had like my cameras in one pocket, phones. I had like I felt like a coffee pot, not a coffee pot, but like I had all this stuff in my pocket, so my pants were like just dragging to the ground. My shorts were, which made it look like pants. So I was like, yeah, I'm gangsta. Aloha, I am wearing shorts for the first time today. It is 7:45. So I went about 14 hours not wearing anything but a swimsuit. Pretty awesome. The pool was great. Golden hour was fantastic with the sunset and just catching up with Emmalee. But we're gonna get ready for dinner now. I'm wearing a golf humor kind of shirt. I even forgot what it was like called Brand 90 or something. I don't remember, but very aloha-ish. We're gonna walk across the street to Mekiko Cantina.
Mekiko Cantina?
Mekiko Cantina. I think I got it right that time. We've been here before. Live music sometimes, great Mexican food. We might just share a couple things, but I'm excited to continue the evening with some fine food. Look at him. So we are on the walkway. It kind of takes you into town, leaving Aulani. It's nice leaving because it's downhill. But coming back, gonna be a little more challenging because it's uphill. But it's a nice walk to say the least. But what we did is when you would take the exit to go to the parking lot, you would go left to the parking lot. There you go right instead, and it kind of takes you off to the side of the lobby, which puts you right onto this walking trail. We're gonna go down, we're gonna turn left, we're gonna go through the crosswalk, and we'll basically be right there because it's right on the corner. She's a beaut. Dang, bad news. The cantina is having some issues tonight. And we just talked to like a manager outside, and they are closed, unfortunately, which is a bummer. We're really looking forward to it. So we're gonna go next door to Monkey Pod, which we like. We've been there. We thought about going here anyway. We were gonna wait for our friends, the Toadies, but we're basically limited to our options right now. So let's see if we can get a walk up. Well, to no one's surprise, since the Cantina is closed, Monkey Pod is jam-packed. I mean, there's like at least 50 people waiting to be seated right now. So no walk up is happening there. Whew. When this happens, when you're in this situation and you planned on the Cantina and then everyone's at Monkey Pod, basically your only option is going to be Aulani, which is not what we were hoping for, especially since Liz and I had the Ulu Cafe last night. You just run out of time because every place starts closing.
And things are closing.
Yeah,
close early.
Things close so early. So we're really running out of options here. We're scrambling for some dinner tonight. Good thing we're not the hungriest, but
we have that pizza.
But we're still kind of hungry because
No,
we've been swimming all day. Let's see where we end up. Wish us luck, please. You guys are good at that. Wish us some luck.
That's true. The luck has come through. All right, so we made our way back to Aulani, if you can't tell from the scenery. There was not really much going on the other side of the street. Like Scott told you, Monkey Pod was super busy. Doesn't help that the Cantina was closed, which is a real bummer because I was looking forward to some fajitas or some chips and salsa.
I really was, and I know
really
Emily was too.
I know, it's like one of our favorite meals.
And Emily was like, can we please go back there sometime?
Yes, I am really hoping, because the other day I thought, actually it was yesterday, I thought I was getting some Mexican food for lunch, and it ended up being like a Chipotle, which isn't bad, but I was expecting real Mexican food, not Chipotle.
So anyway, it's a bummer, but you know what? If that's the worst thing that has happened to us today is that we didn't get the restaurant we wanted for dinner. I mean, we're living in paradise, living aloha. We are so blessed. We're here with our family. We're all together. It's a beautiful day. Like, it's gonna be okay. The Gardners will survive.
We'll be okay.
So what we are going to do instead, we hiked back over to Aulani really quick, made our way over to Off the Hook, and we got ourselves on the wait list there for a table. I think they said 15 to 20 minutes, which is not bad at all. So we're just kind of hanging out. We were looking at some of the beautiful stars that are in the crisp, clear sky tonight. You can just really see the stars out here. It's beautiful.
Really cool.
So Emily was telling me a couple things out there to look at, and we're gonna wait for dinner.
What's funny, I don't think Emily even knows this. Me and Mom are going to end the night how we started the day because we had breakfast at Off the Hook today.
That's funny.
But we were able to sit in the ama seating for breakfast, and I don't think we'll be sitting there for dinner.
Correct. So Ama is closed on, I believe, Mondays and Tuesdays. And today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I know they're closed 2 days a week, so I feel like tonight is one of those nights. Unless if they really cleared the restaurant early. But one quick update. So our friends, the Toadies, are still flying here. I just checked their flight. They have about an hour and 15 minutes to go. Hopefully they get here soon. They might run into the Okemos band, which I think would be hilarious if we saw them at the airport. That would be really funny. But hope their flight has been comfortable and safe. I know they're gonna get here, they're gonna get their car rental, and they're gonna be so happy to be here. I know it's gonna be dark, so they're not gonna get the full effect, but when they wake up in the morning, they're gonna be in paradise, and it's gonna be so awesome. Maybe I'll catch them if they will allow me to film. Like, I don't know, like a long day of travel.
After like a 14, 15-hour day of travel, being on multiple planes with long delays, I don't know that I'd want to be on camera, but
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know if we've made it clear. Scott keeps calling our friends the Toadies. That is not their name. It's the Binning family. They're from Ohio. But their names are Tim and Jody. And one time we accidentally called them Jim and Toady. And then somehow that morphed into the Toadies. And so when we talk about the Toadies, that is not actually their name. Scott just likes to affectionately call them that.
But now you know who I'm talking about when I say that. And also a big shout out to Landon and Lindsay. Chungo, hope you arrive soon. So here we are at the entryway to Off the Hook, and they're seating us at our table, which is bam, right here. So we're seated at Off the Hook, and I showed you, it's kind of funny, we're at the front table here looking out at the main pool, which is awesome. But you know what's not awesome? There are not fish tacos on this menu. The streak is over. I'm not having a fish taco today. But I'm sure I'm going to have something good because the menu looks awesome. So we got some naan bread and hummus.
Looks delicious.
So no fish tacos, but maybe I can get a couple fish tacos on a different day, you know, to balance it out, an average of one a day. But I do continue the streak with the Mai Tai of the day. It's a tropical Mai Tai, and it does taste like paradise. Well, look at this view.
The naan is really good.
What'd you say about the naan?
Really good.
And the hummus is good. It's got like a good flavor, and then the feta, and there's some like roasted tomatoes and some kind of like pickled onions and cucumbers on it.
I need something fresh like
Yeah,
this.
it's like a Mediterranean flavor. It's very good.
So the naan is very good. Like, it's very flavorful, very fresh. Something that my body's been desiring all day, honestly. I know it's a weird thing to say, but the freshness is really good. I went with a burger tonight. Added some bacon and some cheese. And I offset it with a Caesar salad because I feel like I've had some French fries, didn't really want an onion ring, so excited to have a Caesar salad to go with my burger, which is honestly kind of a fun combination if you ask me.
So I got the chicken bucatini just because it's very different from anything I've had so far on this trip. So it looks pretty good. I like some weird pastas, so
I bet the thing is loaded with flavor. It looks really good.
yeah.
And Liz, what about you?
I got the chopped salad, and I added grilled chicken to it, and it looks really good. It's a big salad.
Yeah, it does. And I already talked about my burger with my side Caesar salad.
Oh, wow.
And the salad side is massive. That could be an entree on its own.
That lettuce on this burger looks
I
like a
know.
salad of its own.
I don't know yet. Like, I have a whole plate of greens basically here.
There's a pickle too.
Seriously though, what's going on with this burger? What? That is like a giant leaf. It's like it has wings, like it's going to fly away. I'm a burger and I'm flying. Well, friends, we closed down Off the Hook, and I felt like we closed down the pool too. There's like no one in the pool now.
There are a couple people.
Oh, hey there. Oh yeah, I see them way back. Oh, they're leaving now.
Oh, okay.
But
It's supposed to close at 10.
it does close for like another half hour, but it's about 9:30. It was a great dinner. I enjoyed the burger. The side salad was huge with that. It was really good. I think you enjoyed your salad, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Emily, what about you?
I liked mine. I feel like it was probably just a little too heavy for how I'm feeling right now, and I haven't had that heavy of food in a little while.
Yeah, I tried to bite Emily's. It was really fresh. The pasta was thick and heavy, like she said. Confirmation that the toadies, right, Liz, have landed. So hopefully they get their rental car quick, and they make their way here to beautiful Disney Aulani. Can't wait to see them tomorrow. I think we're going to wrap up today's episode as we were in the beach and the water all day, so it's time to get showered up and ready for bed to probably have a resort day tomorrow. I think we're going to hang out here most of the day.
I think so.
All right, so thanks for liking, subscribing. Remember, we're on the push to 1K. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. We'll have
Like I said, I still really hope by the time that these episodes are posted, we'll already be there. But still, like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Here's one last pro tip for you. It looks like the best time to go swimming is in that last half hour before the pool closes.
The pool is wide open, so come at 9:30. It'll be all yours. But again, thanks for liking, subscribing. It's going to be a lot of fun again tomorrow, so stay tuned for another episode. And thanks for watching Must See Adventures.